Hey everybody, my name is Eric Hopkins and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're finding me for the very first time, please click that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content right here on this channel. So Star Wars has obviously got a lot of Disney Plus shows that are going to be coming to the service here in the next few years. Obviously we've got Obi-Wan Kenobi, we've got possibly a Lando show. They haven't really confirmed a whole lot about that series yet. We've got Andor shooting right now. We've got The Mandalorian Season 3 most likely coming, and of course the Book of Boba Fett this year. And another series that has been in development is entitled The Acolyte. And now we may, quote unquote, may have a little bit of news about when that series possibly could be filming. Let's go over and check out this, what I consider a rumor right now, and that comes to us from the comicbook.com. The Star Wars galaxy is branching out in some interesting ways in the coming years, including with Star Wars The Acolyte. The live-action series will be set in the final days of the High Republic era of canon, and has been confirmed to be showrun by Russian Doll and Sleeping with Other People's Leslie Headland. After being confirmed during last year's Disney's Investors Day, details surrounding The Acolyte are beginning to come to light, including when it could begin filming. A new report from Discussing Film suggests that the series plans to begin production in February of 2022 in London, with the goal of using the volume technology that has been popularized by The Mandalorian and Marvel Cinematic Universe entries. That thing became a big deal in Hollywood, I think. Obviously, it's going to make shooting things with a background much more easily accessible, I should say. The report also suggests that casting has already begun for the series, with Lucasfilm searching for a young woman of color for the lead role. It has been confirmed that the series will be a mystery thriller that will take viewers into a galaxy of shadowy secrets and emerging dark side powers in the final days of the High Republic era. Quote, just because my show is technically, yes, female-centric, meaning it centers around a female protagonist, I don't think that necessarily excludes men from that space, Headland explained during a previous interview with Fantastic Frankie. I relate to male characters all the time. I root for Mando. I root for Luke. An inclusive space means an inclusive space. But at the same time, I think that just because something has a female protagonist doesn't necessarily mean it's only for women. I kind of see, if Star Wars is a religion, I like to think of my show as a tent revival, Headland continued. You can come over if you want to. We're going to be talking about some cool stuff. There's going to be some things we haven't discussed in the canon yet. There are going to be some characters you don't know about. I would love you to join us. I would love you to be interested in it. If it's not your thing, the cool thing about Star Wars right now is there's so much you can align yourself with and get invested in, but if you don't like it, that's fine too. All right, so I mean, the thing about this series, which a lot of people have been discussing, is that Kathleen Kennedy is, I mean, obviously she's heading up in all of Lucasfilm at this point. And you got to give her credit where it's due. She has also greenlit The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett, and these other things that we've actually enjoyed from Star Wars. As much as some people didn't care for the sequels, you got to give her credit where it's due. She does greenlight stuff that we do care about. So, but the thing about The Acolyte is, I've heard it's kind of her pet project almost, so to speak. And Leslie Headland was brought on by Kathleen Kennedy herself to head up this series. And clearly from this article alone, it looks like they're looking for a main lead played by a female who is of color. Now, again, I don't really mind if it's a character of color or, whatever it might be. It doesn't matter to me. Tell me a good story with good characters, and I'm going to enjoy it. But there are going to be people out there who feel like The Acolyte is nothing but a woke agenda, trying to be, diverse and just try to push that in our faces. And a lot of times people do not like their entertainment when you're trying to force this narrative on them. So I understand how people may not actually like this news. So we'll see where they go with this. As again, to me, I like the premise of the show. We're supposed to be following a female protagonist who is going to be dealing with the Sith and the Sith lore. That is where I get excited about this show. But there's going to be other people out there who's going to feel differently just based on some of this news alone. And I understand it. I mean, I even myself, I get tired of constantly being told this or told that, or you have to do that, you have to like this, you have to like that. I think most people are willing to accept other, races and cultures and diversity. Most people accept all that. We just don't like it being shoved in our face all the time. You could do it subtly and, and keep it to where it's, if you want it to be normal, don't make it out to be abnormal. You know what I'm saying? Don't push it, and don't just shove it in people's faces. And I think people just want to go to the movies and enjoy good stories. And when it comes to TV shows as well, they just want to be told good narrative storytelling. And if it's diverse, great. But you don't have to keep slamming it in our face over and over and over again. We get it already. So I understand all that. But when it comes to the show itself, I am looking forward to seeing what they do here. But I just hope they try to keep some of that other stuff on the down low here. But the real question here is, guys, what do you guys think about the Star Wars Acolyte show that could be filming in 2022? According to reports, it's going to begin filming in February of 2022 and most likely be released on Disney Plus sometime in 2023. Comment down below. Let me know. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content right here on this channel. And until my next video, guys, take care.
We about to turn it on.